Hello, everybody. I had to start today that I don't really know anything about New World Story, and since recently, I actually no idea when that was. They added additional character slots. Initially, there was only three, so I thought it would be fun to make a new character and to go through the story and actually try to like pay the attention and and make a let's play about it just for the future reference, if nothing else. And yeah, like there's like a standard. I know there's like a private servers, and since I've been playing since launch, my character is kind of a mess when it comes to the story. They changed it like at least 2 or 3 times now. Yeah, 3 times I think. So it's I some quests I just don't have, and some areas or quest fights I don't even have unlocked or nightly. But yeah, I thought it would be really fun to make a new character and just kind of try to enjoy the story, see if it's actually good or bad or what's going on with that. Yeah, so let's go on this journey. 1603, 1609. Okay, I'm gonna stay quiet now. Let's watch this cutscene.
I don't like it. Sailing to an uncharted island with strange folk aboard.
Keep your voice down. I just want the captain to hear you.
It ain't the captain I'm worried about. It's our priest. If he's a man of the cloth, I'm the Virgin Mary.
There used to be a different cutscene.
All you seek will soon be yours, Captain. It is indeed the island of legend.
So you say. If you're wrong, the price of the voyage will be paid in blood. Yours.
I actually think I've
And
never
those
seen this one
vagabonds
before.
you brought along.
They merely seek adventure, Captain. The island calls to those who forge their own destiny.
For actually, I think I should explain what New World is about for maybe someone watches it and that actually doesn't even know the story. It was in kind of self-explanatory in the cutscene, but basically the island is like a secret island in the Atlantic Ocean, which is filled with something. They will explain later on what it is, but it's called Eternum, and nobody can die on that island. So yeah, and a lot of people go there searching for riches and I don't know stuff like that. And that guy in the mask that you saw, uh, he, in the original cutscene when the game launched, you can see him actually like convincing us to come to the island with him. But it seems they changed that. That cutscene I've never actually seen before, and uh, hopefully it kind of like makes more sense. Since originally when I played, I didn't really pay attention to the story at all. But I don't know what I'm gonna go. That's Fire Staff and Ice Gauntlet. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, yeah. I think that's healer damage. Yeah, on my main on nightly, I play great sword and a musket or a bow. But I thought it would be fun to try out like mages. I have actually never really put much effort into fire staff. I haven't maxed out like the weapon skill, but I've never really played around with it. So I thought let's go with occultist. We got smelting, tool crafting, and mining. Wait. Oh. Okay, that's. How do I go back? Oh, back. Ah, it doesn't matter. I already messed up. I don't usually play female characters. You can change type here. Look, that dude looks cool. That's. I already have three characters, so I don't know. I can't say that this character creator is any good. Like, at at some point, I don't really care. I don't really care much. It could be darker. Facial hair is perfect. Eye color. Yeah, let's go with that one. And uh, I don't know what to call him. Maybe the quest seeker or something like that. Yeah, it's available. Yeah, I think should put him on the same server which I'm already on. Okay, my server is right now Nissan. They've also like merged so many servers and jumped around with servers that honestly at some point I'm kind of started to like forget my server name. My original server isn't around anymore. Okay, let's look at the scene.
You lied to me, priest!
I warned you the journey would be difficult.
That's
You
the
said
mask guy.
nothing about sailing through the very gates of hell!
Hell is all but inevitable for one such as you, Aldous Thorpe. The island offers something much greater than gold. Redemption. For me, and perhaps
Not that
even for you. Do not fear the storm,
they
Captain.
changed the story a little bit.
Faith will see us through.
Seems like at this version we are just like some dude on the boat that swept up, swept up with the rest of the guys. It's a great looking cutscene though. We enjoy it. Originally, I think Captain Thorpe was already possessed. He's been like kinda like a poster child for the entire game. At least for the core game. That's us. It just teaches us basic moves. So. Weird, there's no audio here. Okay. The thing is that interesting about the Thorpe guy up there was that at the beginning of the game, the story went by like this, that he was already corrupted, and it was kind of implied that he had already been to the island at some point, and he came back to kind of like convince more people to come to the island. Because like corruption needs souls, and nobody on the island, the Aeternum, can't really die. But even if they can't die, there's still like a limit how long you can live, or how many times you can die, because funny stuff is gonna start happening with you if you die too much. Like I can start showing you mobs that kinda show if you show what happens to you if you just keep on dying. You're just so clumsy that you just can't like stay alive. But yeah, and don't worry about Captain Thorpe or Father Urso. We will meet those guys again soonish. This is the new core game. I haven't seen this before. I think this is entirely new to me. In the original, you just kind of like they didn't even show you, like they just show you that the ship sank because of a storm, and you kind of got swept up at the beach. But I can't open the. Ah, okay, my bad. Let's go with this fire staff. At least I still have all my keybinds. And yeah, here you can the flamethrower is easily one of the most useful skills. It's incredibly useful. Yeah, so now we will get the cutscene for the game. Okay. I got a little ahead of myself, but this looks nice. Not sure where it is though. Uh, as far as I know, there's not really any place on the island that looks like this. This is like an intro instance. And so, what interesting thing about the story is that you're gonna see with all the maps is that over the ages, like over thousands of years, there's been like a bunch of cultures and civilizations that have tried to like conquer the island. So you get like a mixed match of a lot of cultures here, like Romans and like Vikings and uh, like other cultures, Egyptians, and so they can do kind of a lot with the story. And there's some new like kind of like mixing of stories and wait talking. I'm trying to think and talk at the same time. Um, Fortify, I think that's good. Ice Storm. Yes, so there's a lot of different cultures that have come here, but since you can't die, everybody stays around forever, and some cultures have built like more nicer towns and some cool structures and monuments and stuff. Which, okay, that was the cutscene. But at the core of this island is that big mountain, shattered mountain, which is like basically like a breach of corruption. And to this point, we don't, as far as I know, we don't really know what it is, what the corruption actually is. So this looks really nice. I like that. Yeah, this is corruption. When it comes to the story, I have the experience of just years of playing this, uh, but also
You must become something greater. The fountain.
we will find out who the mysterious voice is later.
Drink and accept my gift.
Oh, are they gonna show what she looks like? No, they don't. I think that's like a Marauders mask. The first boss, skillet. I don't know how to use magic. Uh, this will be kind of like little bit like new to me too, because I have zero magic experience in this game.
I feel your blessings surge within me. Everlasting glory will be ours.
I should have potions.
Pathetic.
Why did it put any on? Ah. Um, it's kind of a little bit tougher than I thought. Either I'm so bad with fire staff or we're meant to lose this. because in the original, I keep saying the original, before they did the entire the MSQ over again. It's just kind of steamrolled over this guy, honestly. And it was kind of a plot hole in the story too, since you kind of killed him in the beginning and then he shows up again later on, which player said is kind of weird. I think I could kill him. Ah. Oh, I killed him. Maybe I am just really bad with fire stuff. What's in the box? I've never seen any of these cutscenes before. They actually put. I really have to stop saying actually a lot. But they've really put a lot of effort into these cutscenes. A lot of CGI too, which is surprising because there's really expensive to make.
You have stolen what is mine.
And now, you will join me.
Kind of a Final Fantasy feeling here, if I'm being honest.
No matter. You will be mine soon enough.
Interesting. They show her illustration after a CGI cutscene. I've never seen her in CGI before. She's been like a big part of the game too, almost since start. But yeah, that's intro over.
It's still demon.
Okay. Now the quality drops a little bit with the story. I can tell you that.
A strongman, are you?
I highly doubt they can keep up like the same quality as the intro was.
You should be proud.
But we will still watch all the cutscenes. I'm curious, like, what they're gonna do. Like, the entire game isn't gonna be like that high quality intro was. Basically, if you talk to someone, you're gonna get mostly like this.
Let the air fill your lungs, friend. You have conquered death and been born again like new.
Basically, like in this kind of style, like cameras in the back, and they just like chat with people and press one. Wait, born again.
Those small feet. You died, and it won't be the last time. But this is Eternum. No one gets away that easy.
Oh yeah, they're saying straight up that like everybody knows this is like a game, which in games in like a MMO, obviously you can die, your character can die, but this is like also in the lore that nobody can die. All the characters you see, like nobody can die, they can't die.
On a ship.
Oops,
smashed by the
I didn't
storm,
say what
of
was
course.
did I say to
Everyone
him?
else here. Maybe you forget. Could be a blow to your head killed you. Ah, but it will pass. Your soul is strong. That's what matters. Most aren't so lucky as we are.
What happened to them?
They
They
are
can't die,
born
right?
as something else. the corrupted, or worse. Ah, but come. We should not dwell
Yeah.
on such dark
Yeah.
matters. Ah, but you must be
Oops. I
starving,
skipped.
friend. I always feast after dying. We must fill that belly of yours before it disappears.
Supplies.
Don't worry. Many boars roam wild just off the beach. They're little on the skinny side, but juicy if you cook them right.
The first couple of episodes of this Let's Play are gonna be like super interesting. I highly doubt they're gonna have some super engaging gameplay at like first 10-20 levels.
Yes, and you will
But
also
I could
want
be
a
wrong.
skinning knife.
Maybe like they
Boar
try to
skin
get like
tastes
a
like
fish and hook
hair.
type of
You see.
thing with this game.
Gather flint and wood, and then join me and Erda at our campfire.
Yeah, sure. Flint we can find here. Scrap like 4. 55. I'm so bad at the flamethrower thing. Uh, it lasts pretty long, but the thing is that the thing is that once you like some actions will cancel it. So to fully utilize the flamethrower, you have to position it super well, and I've seen people being really good at it. Also, what I forgot to mention, there's like notes here, like Northern Shipwright. I don't know if it's character bound or not. Documents. No, it's not. It doesn't. It doesn't really matter. I have a lot of documents, but obviously, like I haven't really paid attention to these. So I have like maybe like 40% of the documents total. But we could read those too if we find them. I'm not gonna go out of my way to search for them unless they're like very interesting. But if we find some, then we can take a look. Northman shipwright, like Vikings basically. And also, oh yeah, those give XP too. Tales of the Sea, the Storm Wall, Northman Shipwright. Right Honorable Sir, Captain Tavers of the Vendetta has tasked me with finding a Northman shipwright named Dietrich Gunderson. It is my understanding you may be familiar with this man. I believe the rumors claiming that this Northman has become lost are entirely false. I have spoken to Golden Master who saw him drinking in the very establishment, a queer thing for a wizard to do. Wouldn't you agree? If I may impose upon you, I would request that you send immediate word to Captain Travers' camp should you see this Northman. Our captain would make it worth your while. And Lost is basically one of the undead types, um, uh, and the people that become lost are uh, humans on the island who have died too many times. Like if you die like 2-3 times, it's fine. You just kind of like get up and just go upon your business. But if you die like 10-15 times, you're gonna start losing your mind, and then you become a zombie, or AKA lost. That is like a 7 Tales of the Sea, and everything is going to intelligence. Eventually, I'm gonna put a little bit into constitution too, just for the added benefits. But currently, it shouldn't be a problem. Let's gather some wood. This is actually, I know it looks boring, but for me, it's fascinating. For for me, it's since uh, it's kind of like the same game I've always played, but at the same time, it's it's a new experience for me. It's one of those feelings that's hard to explain. I need one more green mood so we can make everything. I might as well make all of them. I have on my other character all the trade kills 250. How do you start off with 50? Which is not anything special to be honest. But I have everything maxed. And if I'm being honest, I have no intention ever doing that again on any other character. I don't know how many people are gonna watch this video, but if you're really curious, I can like kinda like explain the best ways I did it. But I'm sure like there's so many better guides out there who just
Let us see what you have there.
show you much better how
A
you
crude
do it.
knife, but made well enough.
Of course it's well crafted, Urta. They were following my instruction.
Interesting thing about the Viking thing is, I I don't really know if we have any like major Viking stories or major Viking characters in in the game currently. There's like
More
one map
likely a
or
natural
and town
result.
that
That's good, stranger.
reminds me
And
of
you will
that,
need
but
wit
not
and
really.
skill if you would not languish on a turnip. The town of Pride when up the road is mostly safe, but out here, we are on our own. No, I've never been well suited to village life. But many here seek the refuge of a community to feel safe.
They fool themselves. Nowhere is safe on Eternum.
That's
They
true.
may escape death, but pain and suffering, and even madness lurk everywhere.
Yes, we are all a little mad on this island. But your mind is probably consumed with hunger right now, I suspect.
Although hunger isn't really a game mechanic though.
Yes, those beasts trample everything in sight. You won't have to go far to find them. Hunt and skin a boar, then cook your meal over the fire.
I'm very curious, like, do boars even would you find boars so near to the beach anyway? In real life, I mean. Like, when someone says like a boar, first thing that would pop into my mind would be like kind of like a deep forest, rather than rather than like kind of like some. Why can't I put this on? Oh, I have to be level 5. Rather than some like a tropical beach. Yeah, that's a boar. We could level a little bit, but I don't think that's necessary. The story quest really carries you to the max level and beyond. There's so much XP to give that you just honestly like won't even notice if you're just doing the quests like the main story quest, not even side quests. You just even notice that you're really hitting like max level. Even that was even at the start at launch, at the core game launch, when a huge complaint was that there just wasn't enough story quests to go around, and even then you kind of leveled fast. But it's just like the last 10 levels was like pain in the ass to get. A fallen king, he is. Yeah, we should collect these too. Yeah, let's start.
A successful hunt? Enter. Yes, it smells like you cooked it just right. If there is any left over, give it here. Best not to let it go to waste, you know.
No,
Have
sir.
a cook your own boar, lazy
Yes.
bastard. If there's any food left, you keep that for yourself, newcomer.
Never share your poor meat.
Ah, Erta is teasing me, of course.
No.
I'm just taking a moment to recover my strength before wading back in to cut down the corrupted.
We will see corrupted soon, but corrupted is basically that's well, you know, corrupted by the island's magic. That's the red stuff. Captain Torf was also corrupted.
During rebirth, their souls become claimed by evil. They're like demons, possessed only with the desire to spread their madness.
Which is a current theory among the populace, but that's really not what's going on. Like, that's one of those, like, at the beginning we saw that it's the 1609, so early 17th century. Of course they would see like red eyes and think demons, but hopefully we will find out what the corruption actually is. Well, we know that corruption tries to kill us, that's so it's evil, but is it really evil? Is that what happened to my crew? Wasn't you crew, bro? You were just some dude on the boat.
Oh, I thought you knew. The wreckage of your ship is just across the water. But there is nothing and no one that can be saved. All you can do now is put your former crewmates to rest and hope they don't return. If you want to do the deed yourself, I would understand.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Keep your weapon at the ready. As long as you don't get overrun, you should be fine.
Let's get some upgrades. I know there's gonna be an update soon in a couple of seasons that they're gonna like make cross accounts, so a lot of like progress kinda transfers over when you make alt character. But currently, I'm interested how much progress does crossover. I have two other characters, but I use them for transmog token form, and I can't remember how much did I get. Yeah, but look at here, that's the island. That's Turnham. It's changed a little bit since I started. This is the only starter zone currently. There used to be like two more starter zones, but they kinda like streamlined it because game's population died down and it's just like 3 was just too much. This was my starter zone when I made my first character, the Knightly did, and this used to be called First Light, and I started I think around here. Yeah, it's Last Light. I'm pretty sure I started here, but can't remember exactly. It's been a while. But I think that was an interesting first episode, and I'm curious how the story will go. we will start. It would be interesting to try to collect all the documents because there's a lot. Like there's a shit ton of documents. I could show you on my main actually how many there is, and go through the story and see what it shows us. Actually, watch the cutscenes, read the dialogue, meet the characters. I know we're gonna meet one important character that's gonna stick around for a really long time. So, and we're gonna meet her almost immediately at the beginning of the second episode. That's when I walk like a little bit closer to the ship, our shipwreckage. But yeah, thank you for watching. Are there emotes? Yes. Quest seeker. Yeah, that was Nightly, and
Come see me when you get off work. Without you, babe, my body hurts.